Okay, today I just want to go through the kayak seat for the Hobie Revolution 13. The kayak came with this original seat here, which is the standard seat for pre-2014 kayaks. After that they moved to the better design seat, the one that lifts you up a bit higher. This seat uses the lock tabs, which suit 2011 to 2014, where the seat is locked into position by operating that. The pre-2011s just had a push-in plug. So this is a seat that came with the kayak. Therefore, I think this is the original seat, so that sort of dates the kayak at between 2011 and 2014. I think this, looking at the condition, I think it's the original seat. The padding on this part is pretty flat now. It doesn't have much padding at all. The air cushion part here is, you can see there, it's pulling in air. The valve in here in a silicon block is completely separated from the bladder, so no longer seals air, and generally it's reasonably poor condition. Biggest issue is when the straps are tied to the, or locked into the kayak. If I flex this seat, you can see that it's quite easy to flex. There's a fold line appearing here, and what happens then is when you're pushing back into the seat, it's wrapping around you, around your rib cage basically, and holding you very, very firmly, almost crushing you like a race car seat. So there's no rigidity there at all. It's quite flexible. So I've ordered a new one, but in the meantime, to try and get some extra height, I tried a piece of this PVA plastic. It's about 12 mil thick. That's just something from Kmart to use in a camping environment. And while that gave me some extra padding, the kayak now has a black line from the edge of this, which I've now got to clean off, so we scrap that idea. Also from Kmart I picked up one of these, which is just a portable seat cushion for going to concerts or whatever. That's quite thick. That's nearly probably 35 mil thick. That worked quite well. And it obviously raises the seat height. That worked quite well. So that I can use that as a backup. But so I ended up purchasing a new seat from Hunter Water Sports. Don't think Sunstate Hobie sell these. These are quite standard. So there's the new one there. Haven't tried it out yet. There's the bladder control. It obviously is sealed in there nicely for that air bladder. It has the safety retaining clips, which the old seat, they are long gone. The air bladder obviously needs a bit of inflation there. You can see there it's quite flat, so that'll need a bit of inflation. Now the padding here, I'll just get the old seat beside it so we can have a look. And you can see immediately that the old seat is probably half the thickness now than the new seat is. So going to give me a lot extra padding, which is the biggest issue. Is with just this, you find your backside's going to sleep after an hour or so. So this will actually improve that, and I've always got the option of including this underneath it for extra height if needs be. But of course, as always, the higher you go, the higher you raise the centre of gravity of the kayak. So this hopefully will be a lot better. And the main thing here with this, I'm having to put a fair bit of effort to get that to bend, and you can see it's just bending on these fold lines here, or these stitch lines, and not bending across the main part of the back. So this should be a lot nicer to sit in for any length of period and not feel like it's boa constrictor around your rib cage than the old seat. So looking forward to trying that out. I'll have to see how I can get some air into that bladder, because it's been like that now for a few days and it hasn't actually inflated any. The valve is open, so I expected it to sort of fill up with air. Anyway, we'll see how we go with that. That should be a lot more comfortable there. They retail for $250 at the moment at places like Hunter Water Sports. As I noted before, I don't think that Sunstate Hobie in Queensland actually sell those. I can't remember finding them on their website, so I ended up getting it for Hunter Water Sports, and anything over $200 is free postage. And you can see the mounting lugs here are in a lot better condition than the old seat. So looking forward to trying that out. That's it for today.